naturopathics, for coming back. Click on the link below in the description box if you want my free report. I was told to say that somewhere at the beginning or the middle or whatever. All right. Thanks for coming back. We're going to talk about top 10 gut healthy shopping kind of tips for you guys out there. So, I mean, this could be top 100. There are so many different things to talk about. The first one's perimeter shopping. If you must use a supermarket, only buy stuff at the edges of the supermarket as much as possible, which is where the produce section is. Probably bakery if you buy that kind of stuff. And also the meat sections tend to be on those edges. And the stuff in the middle is usually the processed stuff, okay? So, yeah, I don't really like supermarkets much at all. I find them really crappy places. Number 2, farmers markets. More personalised service, get to know the grower, talk to the person probably who grows the produce, get to know what kind of pesticides or sprays they use so you can select what you do and don't want to buy from these guys. And you can also get organic farmers markets if you're living in different parts of the world where you can buy exclusively organic food. I've seen these places and they're amazing. You can get organic meats, poultries, eggs, vegetables, fruits, all kinds of stuff. Right. Point 3, grow your own. Make your own yogurt, grow your own sprouts. It's summertime in the States now. I mean, it's easy to grow sprouts. Have a look online, on YouTube or on Google on how simple it is. In summer, I tend to grow lots of alfalfa and mung bean and all kinds of sprouts. And you can even get little sprout racks or sprout jars. So these foods are very, very high in nutrition. High in chlorophyll, high in folic acid, very high in vitamin C. These are very healthy fresh foods to eat. So I recommend you eat sprouts, excuse me, burping there, on a regular basis, okay? Where's my glass of water that I knocked over before? Put it over there now. Eat smaller meals, number 4. Most people eat too much food. So for a healthy gut, remember, you don't want to treat your stomach like a cement mixer. You don't just throw everything in there and let it churn it all up, okay? Because what happens when you put too much food in a cement mixer, I don't know if you guys have made cement before, but it makes a hell of a mess. It spills all over the place. And you spend hours cleaning up the mess. So be careful of the stomach. Don't overload it with too much food. The eyes are usually bigger than the stomach, aren't they? That's what my granddad always told me. Eyes are much bigger than the stomach. So have small eyes, okay? Not big eyes. Number 5, buy fresh food regularly. Don't buy loads and loads of fruits and vegetables and eggs and meat and throw it all in, in the pantry and in the fridge, and then eat it over a prolonged period of time. Best to shop small amounts regularly of fresh produce. It's better for your gut that way. You'll get more access to the nutrition in the food when you have a nice fresh piece of broccoli that was recently grown and cut, as opposed to a piece of broccoli that's been sat in the fridge and gone soft for a week. You want to bin that. It's no good anymore, okay? I prefer to grow broccoli myself and then go straight to the garden, cut it, and put it immediately in the steamer a minute after it's been cut. So that's how you get access to the highest nutritional content. Point number 6, if you go shopping, particularly in your area, go to Google and type in for the list of the top 10 most heavily sprayed or pesticide-treated foods. You might be surprised what you find. Celery, for example, is very heavily sprayed. If you're living in the US, blueberries imported are far more heavily sprayed than the domestic ones. I mean, I got a heap of blueberries. I got like 35 blueberry bushes growing. I never spray them. What the hell do people spray blueberries for? It's amazing how they spray their car or spray their flipping bed or spray everything. I mean, some people just love chemicals, don't they? Crazy. Anyway, number 7, lean cuts of meat. So when you get poultry, get that skin off the poultry. You don't need that crap. You can rub in, you'll see when I get my kitchen done, I've been talking about it, you can make up a really nice marinade for the chicken involving olive oil, fresh herbs, garlic. You can put some smoked paprika on there and some curry powders, and you can make a delicious lean cut of meat. Taste far superior by rubbing it in something and leaving it there for a few hours to soak in and then cooking it, okay? You can get a boring cut of meat and make it taste amazing just by doing that. You don't need the skin on it. Number 8, check the dates on the stuff you buy, okay? My Jewish mother taught me a good trick. Always put your arm to the back of the cabinet and get the one guy at the back, because that's got the longest expiry, because the one in the front is what we want to get rid of the first, okay? Now, it doesn't work when you're buying underwear or jeans or stuff, no matter where you grab it on the rack. But if you're buying yogurt, or if you're buying a fresh, say you're buying a packet of Sprouts or something, poke the arm down the back. In fact, I was at a supermarket last week and the guy said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm getting the one with the longest expiry." "Oh, you know that trick." So there's a new trick for you. Get the longest expiry on the packet, okay? Number 9, make a list. Don't just go out shopping, okay? Get a list. Write down all the stuff that you want to get. Think about it, because impulse shopping happens far too often, all right? Number 10, eat before you shop. Don't go shopping on empty tummy. You're more likely to come home with a box of Cheerios and 4 or 5 chocolate bars and maybe a slab of Coca-Cola or something because you bought on impulse. But if you have something to eat, having a good breakfast in the morning and then going out shopping makes more sense, because like your blood sugar will be more stable, you'll feel more relaxed, and you're not going to make impulse decisions when you buy your groceries. Remember, click on the link if you want my review report. Thanks for tuning in.